Hi, hello everybody. This is Renee Chambers-Lisiaga, your mama on the move, your mentor and your coach. Just giving you some, whether you want it to be Twirling Tips Tuesday or some Words of Wisdom Wednesday, yes? It's been a while since I've put out any tips. I've got tons, yes? I have my old school clipboard because there are so many things that I wanted to be able to actually go into a little bit more detail on. So this may be this is actually would be part one, and then I'll do a part two and a part three, and I'll actually splice everything down. But I just want to give a quick shout out to a lot of my private students. Many of you are now on national tours. One of you just booked a big show at the Media Theater. You know who you are. I'm not sure if contracts are signed yet, but congratulations. And my four girls, the two of them that just finished with Annie at the Walnut Street Theater. One is playing Little Inez at the Villagers Theater in Somerset, New Jersey. She's playing Inez in Hairspray. Congratulations, Camille. And she and another young lady, Naomi, are also doing High School Musical Junior at the Ritz. So I will keep you all posted so that you can go ahead and show them some love and support the arts and buy tickets and go see them. I will definitely be there. So our tip, the important tip that I have for us, taking notes well, or taking as performers and learners, we're always learning. I'm still learning, I'm still performing. But how do we take criticism? Yes, and hopefully it's constructive criticism from our coaches, from our teachers in school. And mostly I'm speaking to my private students, but this applies to all of us, yes, that are in this business of show, whether it's performing arts, fine art, doesn't matter, right? We're always continuing to grow. And how do we take that constructive criticism? How do we take our notes? Yes, are we... do we always look for excuses of why we can't do something when our ballet teacher and our vocal coach or our acting coach gives us a critique or gives us a note because they know that it'll make us better and it'll pull something out of us? How do we take that? Do we come up with excuses? Oh, I don't feel good. Or, oh yeah, I knew I was supposed to do that, but I didn't feel like doing that now. Or, oh, I'll figure that out later. Or do we have an attitude about it? Okay? Do we just, roll our eyes, kind of do that thing? And I have to think back because I've been doing this since I was 16 professionally, and I've been doing it for a very long time. And I could remember getting notes when I booked Disney, when I was a Disney kid in Japan, and Byork Lee was at our callbacks, and she was running the whole thing. And I don't remember rolling my eyes at Byork Lee. I remember taking the note because she wanted to hire me. She wanted me to be the best that I could be. She wanted Renee Chambers to hit that note or to do what I was supposed to do with the choreography. Doing national tours and the dance captains after these big shows were set. Taking the notes from my dance captain. I learned a lot because in 10 years, 10 years after that, I ended up dance captaining a lot of shows. And it was like, wow, okay, well, how am I going to give this note that needs to be taken? Because we're all professional. We need to take our notes and we need to figure out, okay, am I in a wrong spot? Did I mess up my lyrics? I remember doing Joseph and Starlight Express in Germany. We had phonetics coaching all the time, and they would listen, on the soundboard to make sure, okay, did they say that color right? Renee Chambers, please report to... Yeah, okay, I'm coming. Because I knew that I needed work on my phonetics. So I took the note. I mean, first of all, it's because I want to get better and I want my German audience to understand what I'm saying and singing. And number two, I'm a professional. Yes? So whether we're pre-professional, we want to be professional one day, we're working in a dance company, whatever it is that we're doing, or a small performing arts troupe, please take your notes from your coaches. Yes, and your dance teachers and your dance captains or your vocal captains or your choral directors, please take your notes. Because why? Number one, we want you to be the best that you can be. We want you to shine. That work is on us. If we don't fix you and we don't do what we know is right for you as a talent, then I'm not doing my job. Then we are not doing our jobs. But you as the student, you as the talent, You need to do your job. And what that job is taking the note as, in all humbleness and, okay, wow, I do want to get better. This is really hard. This teacher's always on me. Why is she always, point your toes or whatever the note is. It's because we see something in you and we want to pull it out of you because we know that you can do better, that you can push yourself, your mind, body, and spirit, push through it. Because you know what? In this business, you will get a whole bunch of no's, no, no, and no. Too short, too small, not this, not that. You're going to get that rejection, and that's in life. That's real life. Yes? That's in real life. No, you didn't make it this time. But is that going to cause you to stop and to give up? Well, if so, then it's okay. Bye. Then guess what? This business show is definitely not for you, because we've gotten hundreds, if not thousands, of no thank you, or you get the call back and you feel like you're going to book it, and then it's like, no thank you, we went with someone else. And most of the time, it has nothing to do with your individual talent. Nothing. So you have to believe that. But if you do get notes from a callback, or your agent or a director comes up to you on the side and says, you know what, I think you could work on this, or work on your vocals a little bit more, and then come back. Wow, that's amazing. Take those notes. They're important notes. It's because they want to hire you. Yes, it's not because we feel like putting you down or we had a bad day. And if that's the case, that's not a good thing. Just to let us know. Just a sidebar for those of us that coach and that teach. We need to have patience, yes, with our students. We need to know where they can go. We need to know where their level is. But we need to see that far into the future of, wow, I have something special here. As a teacher, as a mentor, as a coach, I have something special here. How do I get the best out of my talent, out of my students? Yes? So there's a little assessment that I send to my private students. It's a questionnaire. And one of the first things that I ask them is, what type of personality am I? Do I like being in front of people? Yeah? What type of student am I? Am I a good listener? Can I listen? The fourth question I ask, do I take criticism well? Does it take a lot for me to stay motivated? For my talent. Yes, for talent. Does your teacher, every single time you come into tap class or ballet class or vocal, are they always getting on you about, you have to do this, you have to fix this? Is it always the same note? How motivated are you to go home and do the homework that your teachers and your coaches have poured into you while you're in the studio? Or say maybe we're doing Skype coaching, right? Or I take my time out as a coach to videotape everything and then send it to you, so that when I see you and then I've realized you have not taken the notes. How highly motivated are you to be aware of that, to take it seriously as a student, not just as a student of dance or singing or what, but a student of life. A student when you're in school, you have to. And I'm speaking to my younger students, my younger talent. They're still in grade school, junior high, high school. Some of them are in college now, and they're realizing how hard it is, as well too, because there's a lot of competition everywhere that you go. But have you done the best? Have you put in the work? Are you self-motivated? Or does your teacher or your coach always have to tell you the same things? Or, oh, you can do it, you can do it. Yes, that's important for us to hear, but we have to take that here to hear in our hearts and then believe it and stay motivated. So what motivates you?